Going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another quiz. As you guys are seeing this, I am in Dallas, Texas, so kind of quizzes and other like short videos in the time being. Although I really like doing these. This was just linked to me on Twitter, and apparently it is the hardest NFL quiz. We shall see about that. I know I've taken a quiz called something like hardest or impossible before. I uploaded that sometime in the past for sure. But we'll have to see about this one. You got 15 minutes to get 50. And let's go ahead and see what we can do here. If you guys are new here, I would appreciate hitting that subscribe button. Probably as you've seen this, I have not yet hit 100,000 subscribers, so please help me hit 100K, dude. It's all football all the time. And if you like that, maybe you like to subscribe, but time starts now. First player with 100-plus receptions in back-to-back seasons. This is Sterling Sharpe. For sure. Larry Fitzgerald was another name that popped into my head, but I saw Sterling Sharpe's numbers the other day, actually, because he was unbelievable, and he was another guy who's like his career just ended too short because of injury, whatever. The gunslinger is Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Who was the Texans' first ever draft pick? That would be in 2002. It was a quarterback by the name of David Carr out of Fresno State. Who is CJ 2K? Chris Johnson. Okay, so that's Calvin Johnson, who owns a single season receiving yards record. Do you have to type Chris Johnson? We do. We'll just type full names from now on. Reggie Bush was Lightning on the 06 Trojans. Who was Thunder? So that's USC. That's going to be Lendale White. Beast was drafted by the Titans, I believe, in the second round of the 06 draft. I want to say. I guess those would have been like, what, the 05 Trojans, actually? Reggie Bush was drafted in 06. So was Lendale White. I don't think they were the 06 Trojans. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. We're going to pause briefly. Sorry. All right, we're back in action. Sorry about that. What round was Tom Brady drafted in? That would be the 6th. Okay. 6. Who was on the cover of Madden 12? The beast that is Peyton Hillis on the Browns. Former great Giant as well. It was a privilege and pleasure to watch him play on Sundays. Broke Don, it's not Hudson, it's Hudson with a T. We're going to pretend they didn't make a mistake. Who broke Don Hudson's all-time receiving touchdowns record in 1989? The first name that pops in my head is Jerry Rice, but I don't think it's true. I think Jerry Rice really was dominant in the mid-90s, like early to mid-90s, even though he was great in the 80s as well. I think this is Steve Largent, actually. And hold on. We got the LA Rams here. The team became the first to have male cheerleaders. I typed LAR, and LA Rams popped up. I guess they have male cheerleaders. I don't know. Steve Largent, not the answer, unless I have to type the full name. It is. That's very annoying. The night train is Dick Lane for the Lions. Drafted number 1 overall by the Falcons in 2001. That is Michael Vick. Only punter in the Hall of Fame is Ray Guy. Drafted the pick after Peyton Manning by the Chargers, I believe out of Washington State. That is Ryan Leaf. First quarterback with 5 Super Bowl rings, Tom Brady. What team was the first to go 0-16? That is the 2008 Detroit Lions. Yeah. Raiders took this LSU quarterback number 1 overall in 2007. Jamarcus Russell. What a beast. He probably the fattest quarterback ever. And I know he's got a lot of competition. You got the hefty lefty Jared Lorenzen right there, but I think Jamarcus Russell might have edged him out. Maybe not, though. That's actually pretty tough. What Archie Manning-led team gave the Bucs their first win? Well, the only team I associate with Archie Manning is the New Orleans Saints, and they are the correct answer. All-time rushing yards leader is Emmitt Smith. This running back allegedly ran a 4.12 40-yard dash. This is Bo Jackson. So people are so annoying. Like, you gotta understand like what a hand timer is and how the times are electronic now. So when I say something like John Ross ran the fastest 40 ever at 4.22, and people would say, what about Bo Jackson and Dion? They ran 4.1. I'm like, they're fast players, don't get me wrong. They didn't run 4.12. Absolutely did not happen. I don't care what the hand timer might have said. It's honestly like some old like folk story at this point almost. Owns the kick return touchdown record, as I hear my cat in the background. Devin Hester. This quarterback went from bagging groceries at HIV Can you cut it out? To winning a Super Bowl. He might have been an aide there at HIV. Kurt Warner. Hy-Vee, can you stop? I'm doing a video, dude. This is a 1985 Bears D nickname. Monsters of the Midway. Started 156 games for the Cowboys after going undrafted. That would be, where do you go? Northern Illinois, I want to say. Northern Illinois or Eastern. It's Tony Romo. I'm not sure we get the full name. 5'10 quarterback who wore number 22 at Boston College, Doug Flutie. Who is the all-time defensive interception leader in the NFL? That is Paul Krause. That is the left completely done. All-time passer rating leader with a 103.8. That's got to be Aaron Rodgers. Who is the all-time postseason sack leader with 16? Willie McGinnis. I keep forgetting to type the full name, man. This player's rap name is Juice, Le'Veon Bell. This rookie won the first AP MVP award in 1957 and also won it the next year. Johnny Unitas, maybe? Not Unitas. Who? Jim Brown, maybe? It is Jim Brown. Before the Colts played in Indy, they played where? Baltimore. Dude, somebody on my video either yesterday or 2 days ago, when I was talking about John Elway, I said he was drafted by the Baltimore Colts, and someone's like, did this dude really just say Baltimore? It's like, yeah. It's where they played. And another, like, the comment section's crazy. People just trying to correct, just being wrong. Like, I was wondering where Matt Ryan got picked. I couldn't remember if he was, like, 3rd or 5th or 7th or wherever. And someone's like, Matt Ryan went 1st overall. No, he didn't. He went 3rd overall. He didn't go 1st overall. Like, how could you just say that? It's crazy. I don't even look it up. They just say it. So, yeah, I'm right. Who's the all-time sack leader with 200? Bruce Smith. What player's nickname was the Minister of Defense? Reggie White. One of the best defensive players ever. This quarterback had to sit behind Joe Montana for 4 years until getting a shot due to injury. Steve Young. Who was one of the best running backs ever? Nicknamed Sweetness. Walter Payton. Speaking of the 85 Bears, who is the Nigerian Nightmare? Christian Okoye. What team plays their games in Orchard Park? That is Buffalo. Buffalo Bills. I guess Buffalo just works. This Vanderbilt quarterback was a first-round pick by the Broncos in 2006. Jay Cutler. He is the last Vanderbilt quarterback actually drafted in the NFL. Fun fact. Who is the 49ers all-time rush yards leader? Got to be Frank Gore. Yeah, that's pretty much a no-brainer. This quarterback was drafted number 6 overall by the Bucs in 1994. That is Trent Dilfer. There's a fun video on YouTube from, I think is it NFL Throwback who posted it, about the 94 draft with the Colts and Mel Kiper and Heath Schuler and Trent Dilfer and Marshall Faulk. That is a fun video, or a fun draft to relive. The Music City Miracle was won by what team? Well, Music City Miracle, it's that what am I trying to say? That, like, lateral across the field. The Music City is also Tennessee, or Nashville, I should say. So this is the Tennessee Titans. Also, I just watched a pretty good episode by John Boyce. If you guys haven't watched his Pretty Good series, I would highly recommend it. So this is very easy. It's the Tennessee Titans. First black quarterback to win a Super Bowl as a starter, Doug Williams with the Washington Redskins. I want to say in 1983, maybe? How many Super Bowls did the Bills go to in the 90s? They went to 4 straight, lost all of them. This player was known as the Fridge. William Perry. Also had a brother that played defensive line for the Browns, fun fact. Who is the oldest NFL franchise in continuous operation with the same name in the same location? Got to be one of the original franchises. Got to be the Green Bay Packers, probably. It is. We also got the LA Rams cheerleaders already, although I never would have guessed that, so thankfully that happened by accident when I was doing Steve Largent. This QB was drafted by the Chargers in 2004, but demanded a trade. Eli Manning. Also, what team drafted Jake Locker? We already got the Titans, although I did know that one, because Mel Kiper's like, yeah, it's the best quarterback in the draft, or best player. And, Jake Locker was terrible. What year was Andrew Luck drafted in? 2012. And the last question on here for this hardest NFL quiz ever. The Saints traded their entire draft to move up and select this player in 1999. That was when Mike Ditka took over the Saints, right? Was it? I think so. Mike, why does that sound wrong, though? Nah, I think that's right. I don't know. It's Texas Longhorn great Hook'em Horns, Ricky Williams. And that is 50 out of 50 with 557 to spare. I feel like I've done this before. This was way too easy. I didn't really have to think about any of these. Have I done this before? I don't know. Either way, that is the video. 100%, as you guys can see in the top left there. Pretty easy. Oh, you know, let me know how you did in the comment section below. I had to have done this before. This was just way too easy. I don't know, though. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.